Welcome back to the 5CAST. I'm Mariko Izumi. This week, we've decided to remind you why we are the #1 source for angling infotainment, as we'll be counting down the top 5 fishing stories of 2007. Stay tuned, because the only thing hotter than these stories is the girl who's delivering them. If you're a Canadian in search of donuts, then the name Tim Horton holds a special place in your heart. But if you're an angler in search of pizza, then Tim Horton is the man of the hour. Former Angler of the Year Timmy Horton was fishing the final day of the Lake Champlain stop on the Bassmaster Elite Series when he realized that his live well was full and his victory guaranteed. So he did what any of us would have done. Tim kicked back his feet, grabbed a phone, and ordered a pizza. When asked why he did it, Timmy said he was inspired by former perfect game pitcher David Wells. If there's one thing that bass fishing needs more of, it's mass media attention. But let's hope that this next story doesn't set a trend in angling. Pro bass angler Byron Velvick and his fiancée, Mary Delgado, made national headlines in November, but not for the size of their catch. The former Bachelor contestants were making front pages across North America because of a domestic battery charge. It seems that after an argument at a party, Mary put her fiancé in a headlock and then split his lip with a shot to the mouth. Although we here at the 5CAST don't condone female violence against men, we still think it's pretty funny. When you think of world records, you think of untouchable benchmarks that will stand the test of time. In the world of catfishing, however, some records can't even stand for 24 hours. When Phil King landed a 103-pound catfish at the Big Cat Quest World Championship, it set the U.S. tournament weight record. Exactly 1 day later, Kerry Winchester and Harold Dodd would shatter that mark with a 108-pound behemoth. The record would later receive some controversy when it was revealed that they actually just fed their 5-pound catch the original 103-pounder. Speaking of world records, 6 friends fishing in the Gulf of Mexico landed a catch that would make Ernest Hemingway proud. Adley Bruner and his buddies were fishing for grouper off the coast of Florida when they landed an 844-pound mako shark instead. It took the 6 surprised anglers an hour to reel in the beast, but even then, the fight wasn't over. The shark was so big, the boys had to tie it to the stern of the boat, saying it was like Jaws meeting the old man and the sea. We're hoping that if they do decide to combine fish movies, it'll be more like Castaway and Finding Nemo. And finally, our biggest story of the year comes from the smallest angler on the water. Tony the Tiger might remind you of the lovable cereal mascot, but in the world of angling, he's an 11-year-old dynamo. Tony Gregorio and his father Rome hail from Corpus Christi, Texas, and have taken the FLW Redfish Series by storm after achieving a season-best finish of 31st last June. The Gregorios became the most popular Texas-bred father and son team since... Come on, have you seen those approval ratings lately? I'd say Tony the Tiger in 2008. Well, that does it for the world of angling in 2007. I'm Mariko Izumi. And just because we recapped the year doesn't mean we're done, because next week we're back in the kitchen for a special Shellfish 5CAST cook-off. Stay tuned, because we'll show you why oysters are an aphrodisiac.
Clothing provided by Storm Tech, official performance apparel of WFN, the World Fishing Network.
If you can't get enough of our 5CAST, then swing on over to WFN.tv. I'll be waiting.